viewers, MikeMoneyGMR here, and I am here today with Kingdom Hearts. Now, fun fact. Today is, in fact, Saturday, 11:44 p.m. Talk about not only telling myself what day I'm on, but also what time I'm on, just so I can ruin myself later on when I take forever to upload this. But that should make you think of something real quick. Didn't I say in the last episode that I made of a video, I said I won't be able to record Saturday because I have to work. Well, lo and behold, my work called me and said, do not come into work, we don't need you. And I was like, oh, well, okay. Like, they didn't say they're gonna fire me, you know, they're just saying they don't need my help today. So I was like, oh, okay. But today what we need to do, there's a certain door somewhere in town, and it's gonna have a picture on it, and we need to find that door if we can get to it at this time. I don't know if we can actually get to it at this time or not. Hopefully we can, because it's actually pretty useful if you can. This door will actually have okay, here it is right here. See how this door has what looks like a fireball on it? It says it's currently closed off. You examine it and it says it's emblazed with a fire symbol or something like that. Anyway, use magic on it and it'll open. Now, real quick, I just want to mention something to you guys. I got a very interesting question in my comments, and it's from my buddy Fextrus, and he asked me a very important question. He asked me, will I be power leveling? Now sadly, I didn't really have a really good answer for him because I don't know what power leveling is. I'm assuming it means leveling up to a level that you don't need to be for the next area. And if that's the case, then no, that's not what I'm going to be doing. So you don't have to worry about that. In fact, I put in the comments, I said, oh, cutscene.
There's something about this musty place. It reminds me of the secret place back home, where we used to scribble on the walls. Remember? Kyrie?
Sora?
Well, well. You arrived sooner than I expected. What? You knew we were coming? Of course. Are you a Heartless? He doesn't look like one. Oh my, no. My name is Merlin. As you can see, I'm a sorcerer, whatever, I don't really give a crap. But yes, this is Merlin. You should recognize him from a very awesome movie, Sword in the Stone. Well, at least the Disney version of it. I spent much of my time traveling. It's good to be home. Your king has requested my help. King Mickey? Yes, indeed. Donald, Goofy, and who might you be, young man? I'm Sora. Ah, so you have found the key. What did the king ask you to do? Just a moment. Presto! Crap stops flying out of that little bag that he has there. And after a while, the room is filled with junk. For lack of a better word. There now. Ahem. Your king asked me to train you in the art of magic. We can start anytime you like. Let me know when you're ready to begin the training. Oh, and one more thing. She should look familiar to it as well. Hello, I'm the fairy godmother. Your king asked me to help you too. I will assist throughout your journey. I do not know how much I can be of help, but do stop by any time. Okay, so basically this house here, this is a neat little thing where you can talk to these people and they'll help you out a little bit. I think the fairy godmother here doesn't really help you much. I'm so worried about Cinderella. Yeah, so she just tells you that she's worried about Cinderella, and we don't know where she is at this point. And if you talk to Merlin, he's going to ask you to practice magic, which you can do. And since we only have one spell at this time, it's not really going to be much use to us to really learn magic, but anyway, you can come up here. You notice that we're already missing some magic from casting on the door, but that's not a big problem. You can practice casting spells here without depleting MP. Merlin's furniture will be your target. You can have it either move or stay put. When you're ready to call it quits, walk up to Merlin and select cancel. Yes, practice magic. Which type of target? Let's just do stationary for now. And then you just want to go to your magic and cast fire.
See ya!
And as you notice that you won't be able to really tell how much damage you're doing to these things.
Fire!
Now, if you hit L1, you now have a shortcut to actually use fire. And if you hold down the button, you can actually throw multiple fires. Of course, until you run out of magic. But here you won't run out of magic, so it's no big deal. You know, you can do it forever.
Fire!
Now, if you want to, you can also attack these things with your sword just to get an idea of what it's like using your sword on stationary targets too.
Fire!
But for the most part, you're trying to test out your fire, so you know. Might as well get used to using the shortcut command for it. And also noticing how much magic it takes to cast it. Because if you notice, it takes one whole bar to cast. So, that's just good to know. And also you can hear Sora say, fire, or like see you, or something like that. Just a cool little thing. Anyway, that's enough practice for now. Let's go ahead and talk to Merlin and call it quits. And when you're done, you say go back. Anyway, I guess that hasn't triggered anything else yet. I thought he would actually give us new spells, but I don't think he does at this time. He just lets you practice. Anyway, you can actually use this here, this Trinity mark. And if you do, a bunch of money and an item falls from the roof. The item is a mega ether. Very useful item, but not really something you want to use right away. Anyway, let's go ahead and save real quick. And you remember them saying that we need to leave town to our gummy ship. Well, now that we've found a save point where we can, let's just go to the gummy ship. The green cursor shows your current position. Okay. Select your next destination with the cursor. Observe the battle level when selecting destinations. More star means stronger heartless in that world. Now you notice that you can't go to the left there. That's actually King Mickey's castle. We don't have a way of going there at this point. If you go to each side, you see that the battle level is determined, like I said, by the top. If you want a tougher area, come over here. If you want to just do a start out area, you can come over here. Or you can also go to the Gummy Garage and learn more about your ship. Now, there's really not much need to show the tutorial, but I'm going to do it anyway just to kind of give you an idea of what to expect. And because I want to show everything the game has to offer, because that's what I'm doing, you know, I'm making this more like a walkthrough than a full-on Let's Play. So anyway, you go into tutorial. Let's build a gummy ship by following the blueprint. To build a gummy ship, select Garage. To fly different ships or rename ships, select Gummy Ship. Now let's take a tour of the Gummy Garage. First, pick a blueprint from the list. Well, we only have one, so I guess we're going to be clicking Kingdom. Anyway, the list contains blueprints you have collected and those you can redesign. The blueprints you collect can't be renamed. Make sure you have enough parts. Select a blueprint to enter the garage. In select mode, select the block you want to attach. Without a cockpit and an engine, a ship cannot fly, so keep that in mind. Pressing left and right changes classes, up and down changes parts. Found your block, then press X or R1 to go into build mode. In build mode, press to select where to place the block, and you can move it with the L1, LR, L2 buttons and the directional buttons. Yeah, basically, as you can tell, using the the directional buttons is going to make it move all over the place, while the L1 and L2 buttons are going to move it forward and back in the pane of existence there. And as it says, the left stick rotates blocks and the right stick rotates the build area. Press X to attach the block. Putting it there is kind of stupid anyway, but anyway, you may not be able to attach big blocks at times, so press O to cancel attachment. If you get lost, press select to view help. Now let's switch to inspect mode with the R2 button. Examine your creation in inspect mode. Flyable? No, of course, because it's only a cockpit. It has no engine, so there's no way for it to fly. That's about it. The rest is learning by doing. If you need help, go to the help menu or press select. Did you get all that, viewers? If not, don't worry. I'm going to kind of give you another kind of thing. As you may notice, this ship's name is Highwind. If you remember back on the beginning island, remember how we were given a choice to name the name of our ship? Sadly, this one is named Highwind. And I may have accidentally spoiled and said that you might be able to change the name. Actually, I don't know if you can. Actually, you can. So if you don't want it to be Highwind, you can name it whatever you want. Like, I can call it the subscriber vessel if I really wanted to. You know? Like, I could go, let's see, S... Let's see how close that'll get. Oh, it'll fill up all the way. That's awesome. See, now we got the subscriber vehicle. See? Subscriber. Now, other than that, you can also change how the vehicle works. For example, you got the circle button to decelerate and the X button to fire. That's not really necessary, so don't worry about that. And other than that, the change ships button only works if you have another gummy ship, which we don't. And we have no way to build one because we don't have any parts yet. Anyways, you notice the speed of this one is only 1 star, the armor is the highest. That's really good because for now, you don't really need a whole lot of speed. You just need a ship that'll get you from point A to point B without blowing up along the way. So that's why armor is really a necessity. And you can go to the tutorial again if you want. Anyway, after all that, let's just exit for now because I just wanted to show the ship and rename it to subscriber just for fun. And now I'm going to give you an idea of how we travel to other areas. We travel to different worlds on the gummy ship. The heartless ships often give us a hard time. Always be on the lookout during flight. Control the gummy stick with the left analog stick. Tilt it up to descend, tilt it down to ascend. The blue gauge shows the power level. Basically meaning the more shots, I think that's like determined on your firing or something like that. Firing lasers, among other things, consumes power. The green gauge shows the strength of the armor. If that goes down, you fail. It's back to the departing point, yeah. X makes you fire, as I said before, and circle slows you down. You can slow down to kind of get an idea of like your surroundings a little bit before you speed back up. Collecting power-ups is almost automatic. For the most part, if you're near them, you know, it'll bring it up. Unlike normal battles, these are just going to recover your shield. They're not going to actually give you money or anything like that. You won't get money from this, is basically what I'm trying to say. And the music that plays here is pretty cool as well. Try to grab as many things as you can while you're going around. Now, you can hold down the X button or you can just tap it. It's up to you what you want to do. And I'm going to be trying to remember to hold it because sometimes I forget. And running into these poles here will hurt you, so keep that in mind. It's kind of like Star Fox in a way, except a lot different. I know that's bad grammar, but yeah, I don't care. No grammar Nazis are here, as far as I know. Just haven't had any yet, which is nice. Fly in between these and you'll get a majority of them. Fly down here and you can get a lot of these guys. But be careful if you kill them on the bottom of the map, because sometimes you won't get their items. And there's where we need to go, so you can stop shooting once you see where we're going to be landing. Unless you just feel like shooting it, then you can. Anyway, we wind up at this world called Wonderland, which you should recognize that name. But anyway, you go to disembark and you'll land there. Now, if you don't, you have to do it again if you want to go back to that place. You have to do the whole flight simulation again, so you'll go back to where you were before, which is Traverse Town. Anyway, as always, you fall, and the name of the place, Wonderland, appears.
Oh, my favorite whiskies! I'm late, I'm late, I'm late! Oh, dear.
He looks like he's drugged off his ass.
I'm here, I should be there! Oh, I'm late, I'm late, I'm late! Oh, the queen should have my head for sure!
Anyway, after that strange cutscene, you can look around this room. You won't notice anything for right now, but it's just kind of something you need to take a look at your environments now and then. Anyway, this door opens up weirdly, and you can walk through. And notice that you're actually huge in this room. There's nothing you can really do about that. You walk up to the door that he was at, and they'll be like,
How did he get so small?
No, you're simply too big.
Well, clocks!
Must you be so loud? You woke me up.
Good morning.
Good night. I need a bit more sleep.
Wait, what do we have to do to grow small?
Why don't you try the bottle? Over there.
okay. So that should sound familiar as well. Anyway, hit drink. And your whole team shrinks. So, yeah. Now you're shrunken down to size. If you want to get big again, you drink the orange drink. Anyway, there's a treasure thing over here, which now you can see. You couldn't see before, and these heartless start appearing. You just want to try to kill them as best you can. Nothing difficult, really. Hey, Donald leveled up and learned Berserk. I don't really think that helps him that much. Anyway, we can take a look real quick. Oh yeah, I got dodge roll. I need to equip that. It's gonna be important, trust me. Boost attack power when HP is critically low, combined with a weapon skill for more power. Probably be a good idea to put that on him. Go ahead and put that on. There we go. Now, dodge roll. Hit square, you'll dodge out of the way, and while you're dodging, you cannot be hurt. So, you want to keep that in mind, because these guys can be kind of a pain to fight. These little fire creatures here. And after defeating them, I think they get put in your bestiary. So keep that in mind too. Like, we can actually find out what they are now if we go to journal. Yeah, see, we got the Red Nocturne. Spellcasting Heartless. While hovering about, they attack by casting fire. Having low HP, they keep their distance from their opponents, making them difficult to attack, and they absorb fire. Anyway, you push triangle, you can see them floating around. So, yeah. Basically, what he's telling you is that you want to be careful because they will run away from you. White Mushroom, non-attacking, friendly Heartless. They may give you an item if you help them. Okay, I don't think we've seen anything else new, so we're good there. Oh, also they drop magic too, so that can be useful for you, and for Donald as well. Now, I don't know if I've said this or not, but your characters will not automatically collect prize bubbles. They won't, they won't collect the money, they won't collect health bonuses and stuff like that unless you make them actually, walk over them themselves. So yeah, just keep that in mind. These guys, one of the items they drop is a blaze shard. Not very useful, but yeah, you can get it. They're actually going to be used for something else important later. Funny thing is, I've noticed that more often than not, Donald will actually try to attack with his staff, which is stupid. Because he should actually be trying to attack with his weapon, not like his magic more, if you ask me. Anyway, when you move around this room, you're going to go up to the door, talk, and he's going to be fast asleep and won't wake up. Even if you try to attack him, he's not going to let you. So, what you're going to realize is, well, what am I supposed to do now? Actually, believe it or not, you're supposed to get big again and then shrink after you press this bed into the wall that was over there. Just like that. Drink the stuff again. And go through the hole in the wall you made. At least we got a small amount of action before we needed to get close to stopping the video. But I won't stop it yet, don't worry. Even though we do have a cutscene here that I should have waited for. No reason to hold the controller here.
Court is now in session.
I'm on trial. But why?
Her Majesty, the Queen of Hearts, presiding.
This girl is the culprit. There's no doubt about it. And the reason is because I say so, that's why.
That is so unfair.
Well, have you anything to say in your defense?
Of course. I've done absolutely nothing wrong. You may be queen, but I'm afraid that doesn't give you the right to be so mean.
Silence! You dare defy me?
Hey guys, we should help her out.
We're outsiders, so wouldn't that be muddling?
Muddling.
Yeah, and that's against the rules.
The court finds the defendant guilty as charged for the crimes of assault and attempted theft of my heart. Off with her head!
No! Oh, please!
Hold it right there!
Who are you? How dare you interfere with my court?
Excuse me, but we know who the real culprit is.
Uh-huh. It's the Heartland.
Anyway, she's not the one you're looking for.
That's nonsense. Have you any proof?
Bring me evidence of Alice's innocence. Fail, and it's off with all your heads. Get as much or as little as evidence as you please. Report back here once you're ready. Anyway, yeah, that's what we have to do. We're gonna have to find evidence because Sor is such a meddler that he can't let a girl just accept the punishment for something she didn't do. Ain't that just wrong of him? God, what an ass. No, I'm just kidding. But really, that is what we have to do. We have to go searching for evidence now. And trust me, it's not going to be that easy. But instead of worrying about that, we got to stop this episode for now so that we can worry about that in the next episode. Till then, everyone, bye.